The city was alive with its usual morning rush horns blaring, people shouting into phones, footsteps clattering against the pavement. Yet among this chaos, something unusual pushed its way down the crowded street. A golden retriever, struggling to drag a large, battered backpack with its teeth. The bag scraped along the asphalt, heavy enough to slow the animal down, but the dog's determination was clear in every tug. Its fur was soaked from last night's rain, its paws muddy, but it pressed forward as if nothing else mattered. At first, people chuckled. A couple of teenagers filmed the dog on their phones, shouting, "Look at this delivery dog." Some passers-by bent down to pet it, only for the retriever to bark and pull away, eyes fixed on its unseen destination. To the crowd, it was a funny distraction from their daily grind. To the dog, it was a mission of life and death. No one noticed the faint smear of dirt and water leaking from the backpack, or how the animal's pace quickened every time someone tried to stop it. Finally, the retriever's paws skidded against the polished tiles of the police station entrance. Officers turned their heads in surprise as the dog charged straight in, ignoring the startled receptionist. With a final grunt, it dropped the backpack right at Officer Ryan's boots. The dog barked sharp, commanding, desperate, its tail low, ears pulled back. Ryan stared, unsure whether to laugh or scold, until something about the animal's frantic eyes froze him in place. Curiosity overcame hesitation. Ryan crouched down and tugged open the zipper. Inside lay a water-stained notebook page, edges torn, letters scribbled in a shaking hand. "Help us, 7 children, trapped, no time." The officer's throat went dry. This was no prank. He glanced back at the dog, which let out a single low growl, then turned toward the door as if urging him to move. "Call back up," Ryan barked at his team, bolting after the retriever. The dog shot through the doors again, paws hammering against the pavement. 2 patrol cars roared to life, sirens slicing through the air. The retriever ran with uncanny precision, darting through alleys, leaping over puddles, never once looking back. It didn't hesitate at turns, didn't falter at crossroads. It knew exactly where it was going. The chase ended at the edge of the city's abandoned factory district, a place long condemned, where rusted machines sat frozen like skeletons of another era. The retriever skidded to a halt in front of a crumbling brick building, barking furiously, its hackles raised. Broken windows glared down like empty eyes. Officer Ryan's chest tightened. Something about the silence, broken only by the dog's urgent cries, told him this was it. As the officers forced open the factory's main door, faint cries filtered through the air, children's voices, panicked and weak. They traced the sound to a basement hatch, its padlock rusted, its hinges jammed. From inside, water sloshed violently. The children were trapped below, struggling to keep their heads above the rising flood. One boy's voice cracked in desperation. "Help us, please. We can't breathe." The officers pulled and pried, but the hatch was blocked by collapsed beams. Time was slipping away. That's when the retriever darted to a broken air vent, no wider than a child's shoulders. With a quick knot, an officer tied a rope around the dog's torso. "It's the only way," Ryan muttered. The dog didn't hesitate, shoved itself through the jagged opening, claws scraping, tail vanishing into the dark. Inside the basement, soaked children gasped as the golden retriever wriggled through the vent, rope trailing like a lifeline. The dog barked, urging them to grab hold. One child, trembling and waist-deep in water, clutched the rope. Officers above pulled, dragging him to safety. Then another, and another. Each child emerged coughing, shivering, but alive. The water climbed higher, reaching the shoulders of the last 2 kids. Just as the final child was hoisted up, the basement gave a deafening crack. The ceiling caved, swallowing the chamber in a rush of water and stone. But all 7 were out. All 7 lived. News vans swarmed the scene within the hour. Parents arrived screaming their children's names, collapsing into tearful embraces. Reporters demanded answers, cameras flashing, voices shouting about the miracle at the factory. Officer Ryan told the truth. The real hero was a dog. But when the crowd searched for the retriever, it was gone. No one had seen it slip away. Later, back at the station, Ryan found something by his desk, a single muddy paw print pressed against the floor tiles. He stared at it for a long moment, heart pounding with a strange mix of awe and unease. Some said the dog must have been a runaway pet. Others whispered it was something more, an angel in fur, a guardian spirit walking the city's streets. Whatever the truth, one fact could never be denied. 7 children survived that night because a nameless dog refused to give up. And perhaps, somewhere out there, it was already running toward its next mission.